Good Monday morning to you, and welcome to the Ideas to Profits Catalyst podcast. Today, I always say I've got one of my favorite people, but here is my favorite people, a person that I'm a great fan of, my partner in crime, Amber Richardson. Say hello.
Hello, Ross. Happy Monday.
Yes, isn't it a wonderful time?
Yes, it is.
And we got lots of snow outside.
We have a lot. I've seen you done your work today.
Actually, I lucked in. My next door neighbor, Dave, is retired and he has a snowblower. So he cleans the whole street. He even did my driveway for me today.
Very nice. I thought that was you that did all that snow blowing. He did a great job and he did good edges as
He's
well.
going to get a 6-pack of beer for that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
The reason we're doing this one today, everyone, is because the guest we were to have for this unfortunately got caught in the snowstorm. So I got my favorite guest here. So often I see people bragging about their sales, and then a little while later, you wonder why they don't exist any longer, why their business doesn't exist any longer. Is that a good reason?
That's a very good reason. That's a very good reason.
Okay. Ego is the enemy. And the worst thing to build someone's ego up is to talk about their sales.
Yes.
They can talk about their profitability of their business, but they never, ever, ever worry about the cash coming in.
And honestly, I feel like you are totally correct because sometimes you need that ego boost. And when you just talk about your revenues, that's what you talk about and that's what people see.
Yeah.
Really, that's just your quick sale. That's not nurturing the contract and having those repeat invoices being paid on time. That's a system that I think is a little more in depth. So it's easy to hide under revenues.
Actually, when you don't get your dollars in, it's actually an expense. You know why it's an expense, Amber?
Why?
Because you're going to have to pay interest on the money, but you're there buying.
Yeah, that's really what happens.
Yeah.
You're their bank. Yeah.
And so the idea is make sure that your bank, your financial agency knows that you are collecting the cash, that you have the money, that they don't have to worry about getting paid back on the money they've loaned you. And if you're being the bank for your customer, you're not going to be able to pay your bank back.
Yeah. I mean, the trustful relationship with the bank is so important. And they really go based on credibility and consistency. And you really have to create that system within your organization so you can show that.
They have a term that they use in banks when they set up your loan. It's called covenants. Remember, what did Indiana Jones go after? The covenants, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an old biblical term. Why do they use covenants? Because it's a promise you make and you have to fulfill. Otherwise, if you don't, pay. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And so cash flow. A lot of people say, well, I'm afraid to ask for the money. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen that?
Yeah. And I mean, you will see small businesses and entrepreneurs alike go long time without asking because they think it puts them in a position where it looks like they need the money. So they don't want to ask. They want to pretend as if they don't.
Yep.
But, you know, it's more than actually needing it. It's about what your bank reflects and that pattern that it shows.
Every time I go in to work with a small or medium-sized business, the first question I ask them is not what their sales are. It's
What
not
is
what
it?
their profitability. It's what their cash flow position's like. Once I know that, then I can look at their profits. And once I look at their profits, I can understand what kind of sales they need to get to be able to pay their
Yeah.
staff, pay their lenders, pay their suppliers.
Yes.
Don't pay one of those people and you don't have a business.
Yeah. You can't provide the service that
Yeah.
you sold. That doesn't come good. No.
No, so, both of us being in the consulting business see that often.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the scary part is what most people don't know, Amber, is that they can use collecting the cash, collecting their invoices, collecting what's due to them as a wonderful sales relationship building tool.
No. How would they do that?
That's kind of cool. One of the things I often suggest is the account may not be able to pay all the money they owe my client, but I will say to them, call them up, just as the bank or even Revenue Canada does.
Yeah.
They'll make a facility with you.
Yes.
And all you need to be able to do is get the cash flowing in. Maybe slower, but it's still coming in. One of the neat tricks is, are you ready? Credit cards. If you have a facility to process a credit card, and you can do that very easily on PayPal or any one of those things.
Will you Square?
Square, yep.
Square is great.
And so what you do is you say, okay, John,
Mhm.
I know you owe me $10,000. yeah, I really appreciate that you have cash flow problems. What if we build a facility where over the next 3 months, you pay me
Yeah.
a month on your credit card? That's within the limits of the work. Yes, here's the neat part, John, is you get an extra 30 days to be able to come up with the money to pay the credit card co
Yeah, and then you're paid.
Now, yes, everyone's gonna say, "But the credit card company's gonna charge me for doing that." You're absolutely correct. But I'd rather have money in hand at a discounted rate, right, than no money at all.
Yeah. Actually, last year in
Yes?
February, they made it legal for Canadian companies to now bill the client for that 3.5% on credit cards.
Yes.
Before, it was only the States,
Yes.
and you would see that in any provider you have, and yeah, we don't have to eat that anymore.
Yeah, and
You
I
can if you're, if you're nice.
Yeah, but remember, when you're doing this sort of thing and you're getting to that person to do that facility with them, you're building a relationship. Now you become a dependent on them. See that you did something for them and they see that the relationship is there to help them build their business.
Yeah.
So it's a strong, strong, are you ready? Marketing tool. It's a marketing tool, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing less.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we do things, when you're buying a service, and usually people need our services right away. You're not going to have any sales without a website, and you need your channels to be running to promote your website. So a lot of it is front loaded service providing.
yep,
And a lot of, if you're a startup or if you have a cash flow problem, or, it's slow cash flow, then this can be an issue. And these things, are 10 to 30,000 for your startup.
yep.
A good way to negate that initial extreme startup is, if you know that this project is gonna take you the year and you're building up this brand, cut it into 12.
Yep.
Bill them monthly. That helps, I think, take a lot of pressure off, and it also creates a less stressed relationship in the beginning.
One of the things I do with any of the projects that I do now, I break it into thirds.
Okay.
And I say to them, if you want me to start, pay me the first, this usually 25%, not a third.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
25% upfront.
Yeah,
That shows their intent.
right.
Okay. That covers off all my costs to get started. I then say to them, when we get to halfway through the project and I give you an update, you pay me 30%. Now I've covered all my costs.
Yeah.
My profit margin is now coming out of that remaining percentage. And so my risk, yes, I still have the risk of not getting paid, but more importantly, I've got the money I need to keep everybody that's working with me happy.
Yes, yes, we do similar. We do the first invoice up front, so then
Yep,
we
yep,
know
yep,
you began.
yep, yep.
You began, and that
My,
works well.
my mentoring clients all pay me a month in advance. Yep,
Yeah, and then it relieves that.
absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
oh, show them your mug, Amber. No, the other side, the
here it is.
Amber side of it.
Here it is.
Because one of the things I'm learning about my buddy and one of the things I enjoy is, and we're going to talk about it at our next one, is she is tenacious. You can be
Tenacity.
like a mother bear at times, can't you? Particularly with me.
Sometimes, sometimes.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
You're doing that next episode with Allison.
Yes, that's
Yes.
right.
She is our favorite entrepreneur and
Oh,
business owner of
she
Riverside Books.
she is so cute and so funny, you'll die laughing. So you
Your
will
story's
enjoy
great.
Allison next week.
You'll love her.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
So yeah, is that it, Rob?
On Wednesday, you're going to get the business information tidbit, which hopefully will stimulate your brain.
Yeah.
And on Thursday, the wellness tidbit. And one of the neat things, Amber,
Yes.
is, are you ready? I'm
Ready.
doing a whole series of research on how we affect our focus, how we affect our anxieties and stuff like that.
Interesting.
And I'll give you a great one. Are you ready?
Okay.
You want to lower your heart rate? Do you know how snipers do that before they take a shot?
How?
They simply take their tongue and press it against the top of their mouth for 6 seconds.
Okay.
And it literally slows their heart rate down because it says to their, I can never say that word, that part of your brain, just slow down. And it slows down the pressure, and then you are calm. Try it. You'll be seeing tidbits like that.
That's a good one. I can use that for public speaking.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. It's interesting. I'm using it right now with people playing pickleball because they
Oh.
get so anxious, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
6 seconds, you come up and you're feeling anxious because I missed that shot. Stop. Do this, and it slows you down.
That's a good one.
Cool, eh?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Talk
Happy
to you next
Monday.
week.
Bye.